The spelling bee. Looks like we are down to our final 2 spellers, Mr. Russo exclaimed. Jasmine beamed. She was sure she was going to win the class spelling bee. Good luck, Finn, the other speller said and offered Jasmine a handshake. Luck has nothing to do with it, she said smugly. Blushing, Finn lowered his hand. All right, Mr. Russo said. Finn, your next word is apology. Finn took a deep breath. Apology, he repeated nervously. A-P-O-L-A-G-Y. Apology. Mr. Russo frowned sympathetically and said, I'm afraid that's incorrect. Jasmine, let's see if you can spell this word for the win. Apology. A-P-O-L-O. She said, stressing the letter Finn missed. G-Y. Apology. You got it. Mr. Russo cheered. When he asked Miss Jasmine to spell one final word, arrogant. After she spelled it correctly, Mr. Russo announced, Class, let's have a hand for our new spelling champ. The class erupted in applause. Mr. Russo said, Jasmine, you represent our class at the school-wide spelling bee tomorrow. Do you think you're up to it? Oh, yes, Mr. Russo, she replied. During lunch, everyone was talking about the spelling bee. Jasmine walked by the table where Finn sat with his friends. I can't believe you are going to go on stage in front of the entire school, Lily gushed. That's a big deal. How hard is it to spell a few words? Jasmine asked. Easy for you to say, Finn said. You beat all of us. Well, you only had to spell baby words, Jasmine announced. Before they could say anything, she said, See you guys L-A-T-E-R. The next day, Jasmine waited with the spelling bee winners from the other classes. She had not thought about the older students she would have to spell against in the school-wide spelling bee. She found a spot next to a 4th grader she knew from her block. Hi, Josh. I didn't know you were a good speller, Jasmine said. I think I have a shot at winning this year, he said. Me too, Jasmine said eagerly. Aren't you in 2nd grade? Joan asked. 2nd grader even never win the school-wide spelling bee. Well, I'm pretty good, Jasmine jabbed. I won my class bee on the word apology. Josh looked at her quizzically and said, Apology, that's kind of a baby word, isn't it? Jasmine blushed. Maybe I should have studied the list of words Mr. Russo gave the class, she thought. Principal Lopes started to explain the rules of the spelling bee. Congratulations to all our super spellers, she began. Jasmine wouldn't listen if apology was a baby word. What kinds of words would she be asked to spell? The auditorium was packed for the competition. Jasmine sat nervously on stage with the other spellers, her palms sweating. Principal Lopes introduced each of the spellers. Cheers from each student's classmates arose in different areas of the auditorium. When Jasmine's name was announced, most of Mr. Russo's class clapped for her. Jasmine looked at Finn. He wasn't clapping. He seemed to be glaring at her. As the competition began, Jasmine eyed each speller. Students after students sped forward and spelled his or her word correctly. Jasmine knew some of the words, but not all of them. Finally, it was her turn. Jasmine walked to the front of the stage and crossed her fingers, hoping for a word she knew. Jasmine, please spell caterpillar, said the Principal Lopez. Jasmine's heart sank. She'd never spelled this word before. Taking a deep breath, Jasmine tried to sound it out. She said, caterpillar, C-A-T. Jasmine paused and then continued, E-R-P. But she wasn't sure what came next. She hesitated, trying to think. I-L-E-R, caterpillar, she finished. I'm sorry, but that's incorrect, said the Principal Lopez. Jasmine returned to her chair. What was it? She was out on her first word. She couldn't believe it. Yesterday, she'd been sure she could win the whole competition. Jasmine looked out into the audience and spotted Finn. Now, I know how he felt, she thought. After the competition, Jasmine opened her class door quietly, hoping to slip in unnoticed. Way to go, Jasmine, Lily said. Yeah, bad luck on that word, Finn sympathized. You are not mad at me after everything I said yesterday? Jasmine asked. I'm really sorry for being mean, she said quietly. It's all right. Besides, it was really brave to go up against those older students, Finn replied. Thanks, Finn. Now, I understand how you felt yesterday. It's okay to fail, but it's not okay to be mean about it. Jasmine said, you never know how others feel until you are in their shoes, she added. Finn looked at his shoes and laughed.